Hey everyone, welcome back to Talk Angel.
Day 5 already.
Can you believe it?
Honestly, I'm surprised you're still talking to me.
Why?
Because I've said some questionable things in the last 4 days.
That's true.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wait, that wasn't a compliment.
I know.
Okay, I feel attacked.
And that's exactly the kind of natural conversation we're practicing today.
Making friends?
Exactly.
So today we're learning how to walk up to a stranger and say, "Hello, would you like to be my friend?"
Please don't do that.
Why not?
Because real conversations don't usually work that way.
Oh,
You start small.
small?
Yes, say hello, ask a simple question, talk about what's happening around you.
Find something you have in common.
Exactly.
And then?
If the conversation feels good, keep talking.
And if it doesn't?
You can say goodbye.
Good, because sometimes I need an emergency exit.
Liam,
What? Social situations can be difficult,
they can.
especially when you don't know what to say next.
And that's what we're going to help with today.
Yes,
Before we start, here's your question.
and this one is important.
During our conversation, we meet someone new.
Listen carefully.
Where does the new person work?
Don't worry if you don't know yet.
You'll hear the answer naturally in the conversation.
Write your answer in the comments if you think you know it.
And we'll check the answer together at the end.
Yes.
Today we're going to do something different again.
No boring repetition.
No repeating the same sentence 10 times.
Thank you.
Instead, we're going to listen to a conversation that changes as it happens.
You'll hear how people start talking,
How they keep the conversation going.
how they find something they both like.
And how they naturally end the conversation.
Then we're going to look at the useful English you heard.
But instead of traditional shadowing, we're going to put those phrases into another conversation,
So you'll hear the language again.
but in a completely different situation.
That's much useful.
Exactly.
Okay, Angel, let's imagine we're at a small coffee shop,
Okay.
and you don't know me.
That's difficult to imagine.
Why?
Because we've been doing this challenge together for 5 days.
Pretend.
Fine.
Ready?
Ready.
Excuse me, is this seat free?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
It's really busy today.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I almost couldn't find a seat.
Same here.
Do you come here often?
Sometimes. I like the coffee here.
Really? What do you usually get?
Usually a latte.
Good choice. What about you?
I'm trying something new today.
What did you get?
An iced coffee.
Nice.
It's actually really good.
I'll have to try it next time.
You should.
Are you from around here?
Yeah, I live nearby.
Oh, nice. I've only been in this area for a few months.
Really? Are you new here?
Kind of. I moved here recently.
How do you like it?
I like it so far.
That's good.
I'm still discovering new places.
Well, there's a great bookstore around the corner.
Really?
Yeah. Do you like reading?
I love reading.
Me too.
What kind of books do you like?
Mostly mystery novels.
No way.
You like mystery novels too?
Yes,
Okay, now we have something to talk about.
definitely.
What's your favorite book?
That's a difficult question.
Take your time.
Actually, I have 3.
3.
I can't choose just one.
Fair enough.
What about you?
I have one favorite, but it's a little embarrassing.
Now I want to know.
It's a detective story.
That's not embarrassing.
The main character talks to his cat.
Okay,
A lot.
now I'm interested.
See?
What's the cat's name?
Oliver.
I like Oliver already.
He's the smartest character in the book.
Even smarter than the detective?
Much smarter.
I need to read this book.
You should.
What's it called?
I'll send you the name.
Thanks.
No problem.
It was nice talking to you.
Yeah, you too.
Maybe I'll see you here again.
I'm usually here on Saturday mornings.
Good to know.
Have a great day.
You too.
Welcome back.
That felt pretty natural.
It did.
And notice how the conversation started.
We didn't start with a big question.
We started with the situation.
Is this seat free?
Then we talked about the coffee shop.
Then we asked simple questions.
And eventually we discovered something we both liked.
Books.
And apparently, cats.
You really like that cat.
Oliver understands me.
I'm worried about you. Here's something important.
You don't need amazing English to start a conversation.
You need a few simple phrases.
And you need to be interested in the other person.
Exactly.
So here's a simple formula.
Start.
Notice something.
For example, it's really busy today.
Then,
Ask a simple question.
do you come here often?
Then,
Share something about yourself.
I like the coffee here.
Then ask another question.
And listen to the answer.
That's how a conversation grows.
Is this seat free? Use this when you want to sit somewhere. Example, excuse me, is this seat free? Is this chair free?
Do you come here often? This is a friendly question when you're in a place like a cafe, gym, or park. Example, do you come here often? Do you come here on weekends? What about you?
This is one of the most useful phrases in everyday conversation. If someone says, I like movies, you can say, what about you? It means, and you? How do you like it?
Use this to ask someone about their experience. For example, how do you like your new job? How do you like the city? How do you like the restaurant?
I'm still. Use this when something is continuing. I'm still learning. I'm still looking. I'm still discovering new places.
What kind of? Use this when you want more information. What kind of music do you like? What kind of movies do you watch? What kind of books do you read?
No way! This is a natural way to show surprise. For example, you like mystery books? No way!
It can also mean, really? We have something in common.
Use this when you discover something you both like. We both like football. We have something in common. We both love cooking. We have something in common. It was nice talking to you.
This is a friendly way to end a conversation. You can say, it was nice talking to you. Nice talking to you. Maybe I'll see you again.
Use this when you would like to see the person again. Maybe I'll see you here again. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. It's friendly without being too direct.
Let's look at some everyday words from the conversation. Nearby. Close to where you are. I live nearby. Recently. A short time ago. I moved recently. Area. A part of a town or city. I like this area. Discover. To find something new. I'm discovering new places. Mystery. Something that is difficult to understand or explain. I like mystery novels. Favorite. The thing you like the most. What's your favorite book? Common. Something shared by two or more people. We have something in common. Busy. A place with many people or lots of activity. It's really busy today. Usually. Something that happens most of the time. I usually come here on Saturdays. Recently. A short time ago. I moved recently.
We said recently twice.
Maybe the word is important.
Or maybe someone forgot to remove it.
Let's call it natural repetition.
Nice save.
Yes.
Now we're going to do something different.
Very different.
We're going to take the phrases you just learned
And put them into a completely new situation.
This time, we're not in a coffee shop.
We're at a weekend photography class.
And we don't know each other.
Again?
Again.
Okay.
Excuse me, is this seat free?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
Are you here for the photography class?
Yes. Is this your first time?
Yeah, it is.
Mine too.
Nice.
Do you like photography?
Yeah, I do. I usually take photos when I travel. What about you?
I take photos of buildings and streets.
Really? Me too.
No way.
Yes.
What kind of buildings do you like?
Old buildings mostly?
Same here.
We have something in common.
Definitely.
Do you live nearby?
Yeah, about 10 minutes from here.
That's convenient. What about you?
I live across town.
Oh, that's a little far.
Yeah, but I really wanted to take this class.
How do you like it so far?
I like it.
Me too.
Maybe we can practice together sometime?
Sure, that sounds good.
Great.
It was nice talking to you.
You too.
That conversation was shorter.
But we used many of the same ideas.
We started with a simple question.
Then we talked about the situation.
We asked questions.
We shared information.
And then we found something we both liked.
That's the key.
You don't need to force a friendship.
Just find a small connection.
Maybe you both like music.
Maybe you both like football.
Maybe you both love cooking.
Or maybe you both think Liam's jokes are terrible.
That's not something we have in common.
I think it is. Now it's your turn.
Imagine you're meeting someone new.
Maybe at a cafe,
At work,
at school,
at a gym,
at a class.
or even at a party.
Start the conversation with one of these. Hi, is this seat free?
Is this your first time here?
Do you come here often?
How do you like this place?
Then ask a simple question. What kind of music do you like?
What do you do?
Where are you from?
What do you like doing? Then share something about yourself. I like. I usually. I'm really into. I've always wanted to.
And finally, find something you have in common. Me too.
No way. I like that too.
We have something in common.
Now imagine the person is standing in front of you.
Don't just think about your answer.
Say it out loud.
Start the conversation.
Ask a question.
Answer the question.
And keep the conversation going for at least 1 minute.
That's today's real fluency challenge.
And here's an extra challenge.
If you're watching this with someone else,
Practice this conversation together.
one person starts.
The other person responds.
Then switch roles.
Don't read every word.
Use your own information.
Your real hobbies.
Your real job.
Your real interests.
Your real life.
Because that's how English becomes useful.
Yes.
Okay, it's time to check our question.
At the beginning, we asked, where does the new person work?
Did you catch it? The answer is...
A photography class.
Wait.
That's not where I work.
Oh, you're right.
You said the question was about where the new person works.
You're right.
So what's the answer?
We didn't actually say where the person works.
That's a problem.
It is.
You failed your own listening question.
Okay, Liam.
I'm just saying.
You're enjoying this too much.
A little.
Let's fix it.
Please.
The question should have been, what kind of books does the new person like?
And the answer is mystery novels.
Exactly.
If you noticed the mistake, well done.
And if you didn't, that's okay.
The important thing is that you listened carefully.
And today you learned something else.
Even teachers make mistakes.
Unfortunately.
Fortunately.
And that's day 5 of the Talk Angel 30-day English Fluency Challenge.
Today wasn't about memorizing a long list of sentences.
It was about learning how to actually start a conversation.
Say hello.
Ask a simple question.
Listen.
Share something about yourself.
Find something in common.
And keep the conversation going.
Or end it naturally when it's time to go.
Remember, you don't need perfect English to make a connection.
You just need a few simple words.
And the confidence to use them.
And maybe a little courage.
Definitely courage.
Especially if you're talking to someone new.
If you're doing the challenge with us, comment Day 5 complete.
And here's your bonus challenge.
Write one sentence you could use to start a conversation with someone you've never met.
For example, hi, is this seat free?
Or, is this your first time here?
Then try saying it out loud.
Not just once.
Use it until it feels natural, like you're talking to a friend.
And if you enjoyed today's lesson, like the video and subscribe to Talk Angel.
Come back tomorrow for day 6, talking about your daily routine.
We'll talk about mornings, work, meals, evenings,
And the things you do every day.
including Liam's favorite daily activity,
Let me guess.
eating.
Of course.
Consistency is important.
I'll give you that.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
And remember,
One conversation at a time.
exactly.